Hi guys, it's Son of a Bob. I'm out at the Lake Tyler Marina on a beautiful fall afternoon. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see that sailboat going by out there. It's just a beautiful day. I had a viewer ask me about the strobe lights I use on the Phantom 4, the really bright triple strobes from Firehouse Technologies. His name's Andrew, and he said, how do they work during the day? How far can you see them? And I thought, first off, I thought, who cares? I didn't get them for daytime use. Then I got to thinking, you know, that Phantom is wide. It's real easy to lose in the sky out there when you get very far away. So I got to wondering, would those strobe lights help me keep an eye on it further out? So I'm out here. We're going to find out real quick. Let me throw in as an aside, we're at 97 viewers, 97 subs, I mean, so we're getting close to 100. That's great. And I finally hit 10,000 views, which means YouTube will start to monetize my videos for what that's worth. And it's really worth literally pennies, so I mean, it's not a big deal, except for it's just nice to know it's there. I hate telling on myself, I'm going to anyway. I got out here the first time and realized I hadn't brought my iPad with me, and I used my iPad on my RC to fly the Phantom because I use this to see what the Osmo was doing. So I packed everything up and I went home and I got my little bag with the iPad in it and got out here, and I just had a feeling I should have looked and it wouldn't turn on. Well, that thing usually doesn't bleed power, but it had bled down to 0%, no power. So I do have it right now in the truck charging up. I don't know how long that'll last though, so I may have to point this where I want it to go, and I'm pretty sure I can turn the app off and it'll keep doing the video thing, and then I'll switch this over to my RC and fly the Phantom with it. So I'm going to fly it out there once without any lights on it, just to kind of get an idea how far we can see it, and then I'll bring it back and I'll fly it out again with the strobes on it. Now if you look, I'm not sure if you can see or not, almost directly to the left of the sailboat across the lake there's like a red boathouse. So I'm going to fly out that direction. I'm going to get at a couple hundred feet, and hopefully I'll have this pointed where I want it to go. Let me bring it over just a little bit. So that should be just about right, and we'll see how we do. So I'm about to put the Phantom up for the first time. I can't believe there's already, I can't tell you how many spider webs attached to this camera. I don't know if you can see them at all, and it's only been up a couple minutes. Must have a lot of those spider webs out here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get that up in the air, and if you don't see what I'm doing today, I'll come back out tomorrow and do it again with a fully charged iPad. It's in the truck right now, plugged in, charging, so hopefully it'll get enough at least for one of the trips. It's at 9% though, so anyway, we'll see. Hang tight. So here's another quick rule for you guys. Always check out your device and all the firmware and all the settings and all the updates before you leave the house, because if you don't, you're going to get stuck out here re-signing into your account, updating. Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that right now. Updating different things. It's driving me nuts. Okay. At least I have the latest firmware. I'm going to go into a auto mode, auto focus, auto everything on the picture, so I don't have to worry about that right now. So we're going to take off. So I'm going to go up to about 200 feet, heading towards that red boat dock. See it, we're at 100 feet. Maybe I'll keep it around 100 feet. That's the red boat dock. There you are. Okay. So I like my iPad so much more. I can clearly see my drone. We're at 1,450 feet. (2,500 feet), so we're about half a mile away. No reason in real life why you would want it to be half a mile away. Okay, I can still see it at 3,000. Okay, it's getting real hard to see at 3,200. I can still see it. But that's where once I take my eyes off it, I start to lose it. So I'm going to go ahead, return to home, let it get up to 200 feet, and just let it come home. Okay, got the strobe on. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see what you're seeing right now because of the iPad issue. That white's very bright, and I'll tell you, I always say don't look directly at the lights after you turn them on at night because you lose your night vision. They are so bright. I love these lights. Not super cheap, but really not super expensive either. And when I used a single strobe, I had 5 of them on here, and with this triple strobe I feel like I only need 3 to be bright enough to be seen. But at some point I'll probably get 3 more, and that way I'll have 5 of these super bright strobes on here. So let me put it down and take off. I wish I knew what you guys were seeing. I'll say I'm putting my money on the strobes won't make much difference in broad daylight. I'll go up to 100 feet and head on out. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I'm stopping here, we're at 1,250 feet. And I'm really not seeing any effect of the strobes at this distance. So bright as they may be at night, and they are bright out to 3 miles, I guess maybe it was kind of foolish to think they'd be bright during the day, but I thought maybe that white one would be bright enough to see at this distance. I really wish they'd make these Phantom 4s in a color, and I guess you can buy skins for them now, but something maybe a little fluorescent. The only problem with making it easily seen is that those clowns out there that think it's drone season, no, it's rabbit season, no, it's drone season, and want to shoot your drone out of the air and make it a little easier target. So I'm bringing it back. And it's so pretty out here, I may just turn this off and just go flying. Man, I haven't had this out since I did can't remember what it was I did. If you don't have a drone, man, I highly suggest you do. You don't have to spend this much money on a drone. There's cheaper drones out there that are a lot of fun to fly, but these are not only fun to fly, but they're easy to fly and they're safe to fly. And if you have your Part 107, they can be profitable to fly. Thanks for coming out here with me today. I wish it had been at least at 1,000 feet real obvious, but I mean, you know, I don't know if you can see this. I may be talking to a camera that's not working, and this may not be in frame. If it's not, what the hell. And boy, I gotta get all these cobwebs, or not cobwebs, all these spider webs off the tripod. Anyway, thanks guys. Like if you like, share if you would, subscribe if you're not, and thank you so much for giving me the time of day to come out and spend a little time with you. Catch you later.